Hi there and welcome to Tall Guy Rides. And in today's video, as the title suggests, we're going to talk about some budget glove options by comparing their features, prices, different sizes they are available in. And then at the end, I'm going to share my recommendation for the same. Now, a few ground rules to begin the conversation. A, we are going to only take gloves from the reputable Indian motorcycling gear manufacturers. B, we are also going to talk about gloves which are at a certain price point. We're not going to talk about gloves which are, say, 500 or 600 rupees. Uh, they may do a decent job of protecting you in a slide at a very low speed in the city, but I don't think they can be counted on protecting a slide at slightly higher speeds, which may be what you do on your weekend commutes, or for that matter, your trail rides or off road rides. So, that said, let's dive right in. And we are going to talk about 6 gloves. I have a small little Excel point, little bit below the camera, and I'm going to keep referring to that. So please bear with me. So the gloves that we're going to talk about are the Rinox Helium GT, the Solace Aura Lite, the Viaterra Fender, Raida Aventura MX, Shima Blaze. Why the Shima Blaze is because it is a fairly expensive glove, but it is the one that I use, or rather used to use, for my daily commutes as well as some off-road riding that I used to do. So that is there at a slightly different price point what the other gloves are at. And then finally the DSG Phoenix Air. Now let's dive right into the comparo and take a look at Rinox Helium GT. Now in terms of pricing, the Rynox Helium GT is slightly at the higher end at 2350. Sizes are S to XL. The knuckle protection that you get is PVC, so I think it's a hard rubber material. It's not even rubber per se, I would call it plastic. And it's backed by foam to have a little bit more comfort on the ridge of your knuckles when you're riding around. Finger protection is taken care of by hardened rubber, which they call as a TPR protector. The construction of the glove and basic palm protection against slide is given by suede leather, which is a very common material in this price category, as you will get to see when we talk about the other gloves. The palm bone protection is again provided by a TPR protector, so hard rubber, and again this is a little bit more on the plasticky side. So this will allow you to slide in case you land your palm like this instead of catching and then possibly breaking your palm or your wrist bones. Abrasion resistance comes from what they call as premium two-way stretch material and also the suede leather, which is the main chassis that they're doing. Grip on fingers, so they have silicone layers on the index and the middle finger, so that it allows you to kind of grip your clutch and front brake lever a little bit better, thanks to the kind of stickiness that silicone can provide versus just plain textile. And finally, what is the benefit of the Helium GT? Well, first benefit is it comes in multiple colorways. So if you are into that, matching your gloves to your bike or the rest of your kit, you can do that with the Rinox Helium GT. And also for this price category, it comes with all of the features. So you're not doing a compromise anywhere with the Rinox Helium GT. Moving on to the Solace Aura Lite, the price is 1850, so quite a bit cheaper than the Helium GT. Sizes are S2 2XL. Knuckle protection is again a TPR twin piece, which might be a little bit more comfortable in the long run because usually the two knuckles for your index and your middle finger are a little bit larger. So if they're independent, then probably the glove has place to fold in the middle, and this might make the glove a little bit more comfortable. Abrasion resistance and the overall palm protection or chassis of the glove is taken care of by Kai vegan leather, and on the palm, as you can see, it is dual layer of this Kai vegan leather. I think it's very close to being pseudo suede in itself. Grip on fingers, not applicable for the Solace Aura Lite, unfortunately, so it misses out on that. And what are the benefits? Well, price is a benefit. A twin-piece TPR knuckle for added comfort is a benefit, as well as a TPR slider. So on the palm bone, it has TPR sliders as well as foam, so it gives you a little bit more comfort. So I'm assuming that the Solace Aura Lite probably is a fairly comfortable budget glove out there. Moving to the Viaterra Fender, the price is 1799, so very close to the Solace Aura Lite. But where the Viaterra Fender excels is that the number of sizes that are available. So from 3XS all the way to 2XL, so you get a custom fit on your hand, which is always a good thing when it comes to gloves. Knuckle protection is hard plastic with foam, so fairly standard for the price category. Finger protection, there is none. There is no impact protection for your fingers. Palm protection and overall abrasion resistance is put in place via micro suede. Uh, on the palm bone, unlike the Helium GT and the Aura Lite, there is no TPR slider, it is just EVA foam. So it will save you from impact, but if you're sliding, it probably will catch on the tarmac or on material. So that's one of the downsides of the Viaterra Fender. And when it comes to grip on the fingers, again, no silicone over there. And I think the major benefit of the Viaterra Fender is that it is available in multiple sizes, so you can get a custom or as close to custom fit for your hand as possible. The Raida Aventura MX, one of the major price points, benefits rather, is the price point. So 1700 rupees, you're getting a pretty sorted glove. So they have sizes from XS, so compared to Helium GT and Aura Lite, where it starts from S, so you start from XS all the way to 2XL. Knuckle protection is TPR. Finger protection, again, you have TPRs, hardened rubber. Palm protection and overall chassis is synthetic suede. Palm bone protection, like the Viaterra Fender, is via uh, foam. So some padding is there inside the padding, whether it's some particular foam or just extra material, they have not mentioned that. And when it comes to, excuse me, when it comes to grip on fingers, there is silicone on the index and the middle finger, so better than so this is slightly better when it compares to the Aura Lite and the Viaterra Fender, which doesn't have silicone for that additional grip on your levers. So what are the benefits? Well, best price. So in this category, it is the cheapest option, and plus it has most, or rather all of the category features for this price point. I'm going to skip the Shima Blaze because this really doesn't fall in the beginner category of Indian riding gears. This is Shima is a Polish company, but let's skip to DSG Phoenix Air for now. For 2000 rupees, or rather 1999, you get sizes from S to 2XL, so fairly standard. Knuckle protection is PVC protector, so again hard plastic. Finger protection is there, so hardened rubber, that is TPR. Palm protection and the overall abrasion resistance is through dual layer synthetic suede. And on your palm bone protection, you get EVA foam again. And when it comes to grip on fingers, well, there isn't any. And when you look at the overall uh, scheme of the 6 options, benefits of the DSG Air uh, aren't aren't that great. So it would depend if you really like the design or the color that they provide. That's up to you, I guess. I'm not going to comment on that. And now, finally, let's talk about the Shima Blaze. So this is the Shima Blaze, as you can see. The price point is much higher than the competition that's mentioned here. It's about 4000 rupees. Sizes S to 2XL, so fairly standard. On knuckle protection, they have something called as their proprietary Armor Plus protector, which is a soft, what feels like foam on the inside. But what you can notice probably is that this entire patch on your knuckles is leather, so very good abrasion protection. Finger protection is there, so you have a little bit of hardened rubber on the fingers, and on the index finger you have a little bit of additional leather material over here, as you can see. When it comes to your pinky, usually if you're on a right hand or left hand side and you fall, you might fall like this or like this. And they have given a little bit of extra padding on your pinky finger, as well as a lot of reinforcement with their suede material here, as you can see. So uh, that, and on the palm you have leather construction. So when it comes to abrasion resistance, it's pretty good. Silicone for better grip on your index and middle finger, and you also have a fairly large foam patch to protect your, I think, scaphoid or something that's called. But you also have reinforced material on this part of your palm as well. So a lot of good things going for this glove. Because of the soft armor on top, it's really comfortable. And the reason why I'm putting this glove in this budget glove comparo is that, well, you're paying for the quality of the glove, right? So I think it's a good addition to keep into mind. This is a Shima Blaze. I use it on tours, I use it on my daily commutes. Very comfortable, very breathable as well. And I was using it all the way till about maybe a month back, where when rather one of my dogs decided that he liked the glove a bit too much, and on the left hand glove, he decided to tear off the entire pinky finger bit, so I can no longer use the glove, unfortunately. So that said, now what are my recommendations in this list? Well, the Shima Blaze is a pretty good glove, but price point, it is high, on the higher side, and you can probably pick up leather gloves for that price point in India. However, out of the 6 gloves that I mentioned here, if you look at the overall capability, I would give it to the Raida Aventura MX based on the features. I have I have not experienced this glove, and that is one thing about me. Like I'm not recommending the glove, but based on the features, this would be my suggestion, that you can check out the Raida Aventura MX, or you can go for the Rinox Helium GT. If I was to pick one glove out of these two, I would go with the Rinox Helium GT. A little bit more trustworthy brand, thanks to the use case that it experiences on a very regular basis. Lots of riders in India do opt in for the Rinox Helium GT and Rinox products in general. And well, it has a price, but it also has all your category based features. And as I said earlier, it comes in multiple colors. So if that is something that interests you, well, this is the glove to go for. Uh, that said, if you have any questions about this video, though I can only answer in-depth questions about the Shima Blaze because I've used them for quite a long period of time. You can use the comment section or ping me on Instagram, where my ID is Tall Guy Rides. And that said, thanks for watching. If you have and if you feel that this was a fairly interesting video for somebody who's starting their biking career, or their biking journey, so to speak, please do share the video with them, and hopefully you'll subscribe to the channel as well. That helps me stay motivated to create more content like this, and hopefully the channel grows, and well, I can live the influencer life. Excuse me. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, ride safe.